If you're among those who think may and might are interchangeable and hence don't affect the sense of a sentence much, you're mistaken because they really differ a lot and can completely change the sense of the sentence you wanted to imitate. So here's how you can identify which sentence would require using might and which one would use may. The biggest key differences include the tense. If a sentence includes an event that's using or referring to some event or some situation in the past, it's using might. And if an event is related to something present or in the near future, then you must be using may in that. If you say that you might be late for an event, you mean that it's unlikely that you be late. In simple sentence, you will be on time. Whereas if you say you may be late to the event, you mean that it's very likely that you'll be late. You're going to be late for that event, okay? So with this, we mean that if we use may, we're sure that that event is going to occur in the present or in the near future. But if we use might, we are referring to an event that's very unlikely to occur, okay?
If I were to win a lottery, I might buy a private island. So the first thing to notice is I've used might here. And this because to win a lottery is a chance phenomena, and then buying a private island out of that money is a very ambiguous thing. So it's a proper call for might here.
The next use comes when you're asking someone some permission. Mind if you want to ask for some permission and or you want to grant some permission, you use may. Example for this, if you want to ask someone for some permission, you say, may I be allowed to go there? Okay? And this is a very formal situation when you are using may in your sentences for both granting and for asking permission. For asking permission, you'd use may in a sentence like this. You may attend that meeting. Okay, so if you are asking for, say, your colleague or your boss, you'd use may in that sentence. You'd use may to ask or to grant for that permission. On the other hand, if you are asking for some kind of permission to your neighbor or some friend, in short, not in a formal situation, you use might. Example for this, might I be allowed to drive your car? Note, you don't use might when you want to grant someone permission. You can't say, you might go there. Now, it might seem, or it might sound very okay, but it's not okay.
You often would have come across sentence like students may not wear jeans, and I know for sure that you'd have got confused whether you're allowed to wear jeans or not. But you should note that when may is used with not, as in this sentence, it strictly